here, Snoopy Corner. I should have done this video yesterday, but I had to work, so I didn't get a chance to do it. Um, just wanted to do this video on The Walking Dead, episode 9 of the last season. As you know, the newer episode of The Walking Dead started on Sunday. Um, this season was amazing, really well done. It flowed kind of quickly through the show, but it got done. Um, First thing is, if it's kind of grainy, I'm sorry. My other camera is malfunctioning right now. I'm in the process of trying to fix it. Um, but the way this whole episode went was amazing. For one, couple reunions, not too big, but the best part of the episode was Maggie. I mean, that girl just has a switch in her head that when she turns it on, she turns it on. And as we saw with the Reapers, she turned that switch on and killed them all. Which I thought was kind of amazing. It was a good scene, really good. Uh, the way they shot that. I've been watching like I said, I've been watching The Walking Dead since it premiered. Um, really good episode. Um, but when Maggie killed the Weepers, that was the best part of it all. And then we see them reunite with, everybody in Alexandria. And then we get a bigger surprise. The Commonwealth show up. I was thinking, oh man, it's gonna be one big battle. It was not. Eugene pops up behind and says, no, 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 they're here to help, they're here to help. Which I was kind of, when I first saw, if you read the comic books, the Commonwealth, well, they weren't actually that good. If you read the comic. Um, but, so the Commonwealth come in and give this whole big speech and really, I didn't buy any of it. I don't know how many of you out there bought it. I don't know if Alexandria bought it, but they gave this whole big speech that we were inviting you to join the Commonwealth, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, okay, so you're inviting them into the Commonwealth, but is that, are you true about that, or are you just doing it because you're threatened by this group? You're threatened by these people. You're threatened by these people who have survived without the Commonwealth, who have made communities without the Commonwealth, who have thrived without the Commonwealth, who has thrived without no help from nobody, who have made their dent in that world, who most of these guys have been around for years doing this, and they've done it for so long they're just used to being on their own. But you see that, and then it cuts off to the hilltop, and you see Maggie out on the hilltop, and we think, a couple weeks go by where we do a big time jump. We do 6 months. Big jump. 6 months from when that happened, and 6 months, and you see Daryl in a Commonwealth uh, guard uniform, which is kind of weird, but I don't know where it's going now because that was kind of eerie for me because I feel like Daryl has always been a lone person by himself. He's always been one of those people who didn't trust anybody. If you go back a couple years back and a couple seasons ago, Daryl didn't trust anybody. Anybody he came across, any other civilization, anybody like that, did not trust. And to see him conforming to the Commonwealth is kind of weird, but also kind of, I'm thinking the work. I'm thinking he's working another angle, and Maggie was like, "So we're doing this," and he was like, "This is the only way." And I'm thinking they have a backup plan, so we'll see where it goes. And then it ends, and then they give you a sneak peek of this coming Sunday's episode. And like I said, it's been 6 months since all that went down with the Reapers, and Maggie killed them all, and Negan left. We don't know where Negan is. He left. There's a good chance we might see him again, but I don't know. Um, and it shows a preview of them at the Commonwealth. They're in the Commonwealth. They're in either the Commonwealth area or they're in Alexandria, and it's Halloween, and they're trick or treating. Daryl's there. They're trick or treating. They're having fun, but you just don't quite. It feels kind of awkward. So, um, yeah, and that's where it shows you because it shows Daryl and the kids coming out of a haunted house, and then they're walking through downtown. It looks like, and they're trick or treating and they're having fun and they're eating. And you see all these kids and people out walking around, but something don't feel right, and it just gives you that eerie feeling like this is not gonna end great. And what happened? It cuts off there, and it, it's just and so stay tuned for this Sunday's episode. It, don't know where they're going. I will be back to do another review on this coming week's episode. I'm gonna try to do a review on the whole last season, part two. There is actually one more part to this season. There's actually three parts. They broke it up into three series. So I will be back uh, probably either Sunday night or Monday morning if I don't have to go to work. But yeah, leave me your comments. Please hit the subscribe button, please. And just let me know what you think of the new season of The Walking Dead. And yeah, I will be back in. I'll see you in the next one, and I will be back on Wednesday to do a full review of South Park season 25 and of the new episode of South Park. So stay tuned for that. And I got a couple movies coming out, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next one.